I'll look at using verb tenses with Mr. Orth's Flipped Classroom for Grammar. All right, using different tenses, we need to look at simply how they're different in each particular version. For example, the present tense. The simple present is an action that's continuously true. It's always happening in the present. The present progressive is an action that is now in progress in the present. Present perfect is an action that began in the past or recent past and continues into the present. The present perfect progressive is an action that began in the recent past and is still in progress, is actually ongoing at this moment, as opposed to the present perfect, which happens sometime in the present. Past tense. The simple past is an action that would happen entirely and was completed in the past. The past progressive is an action that continued over time in the past, but is since completed or finished. The past perfect is an action that came before other actions in the past. So it's the earlier, or some people refer to it as the past past. The past perfect progressive is an action that was in progress in the past before another action happened, which was also in the past. In other words, the progressive always leads up to a point where it stops. So the past progressive is going to lead up to the point where the progressive stops and something else takes place. When that happens, it could be simple past or it could be some other version of a tense. Past perfect is going to happen before the simple past too. It stopped, simple past began. Past perfect progressive, again, it's earlier in the past, and usually the past perfect progressive is going to lead up either to the past perfect or the simple past. Could be past progressive too, but it has to be before other types of things. Future tense. This gets even more confusing. The simple future, we get it. It happens only in the future, that's it. It's not now, it's not before, it's only later. Future progressive, it's something that will be ongoing in the future. Even then, it's either because there's no end in sight for that future progressive action or because it's going to stop at some point in the future. Future perfect. So it's in the future, but it's before other things that happen in the future. So it's kind of before the simple future. Future perfect progressive. So it's an action that's going to be in progress in the future. That's the future progressive part. But it's before another future action that will happen. This seems kind of clear as mud. When you go to the practice, make sure you stop, look, and see whether or not each verb tense for each verb makes sense in there. If there are clue words like before, after, therefore, those kind of words indicate a sequence of those verbs, and then see which one happens first. Your intuition isn't wrong, but it might be incomplete. So make sure you check for that, and please ask your peers, but especially your teacher, for feedback on any of them you're not sure about, even if it's all of them. Good hunting.